Hi, I'm Simon. I'm here to talk to you about the examen prayer. I've started this process about 4 weeks ago, and it is a discipline, so you do have to kind of stick with it. But what I found is at the end of the day, when I replay the events of the day, I find that God speaks to me in different ways. What I'd like to share with you is the process I undertake while I'm doing the examen prayer. I always like to find myself by myself in a comfortable place in my house. Usually it's in my comfy sofa, and I just relax. I usually start with about 3 deep breaths, and then I just go over the whole day, how I woke up, the way I woke up, how my day went throughout, who I came in contact with, who I talked to, who I had to deal with. Was it a stressful day? Were there parts that were a bit stressed, but overall it was a good day? And then I always say 3 things that I'm really grateful for. And those usually tend to be that I woke up, God willing, and the love I experience from Jesus and from my friends who are all blessings in my life. And then I look at things that I haven't done so well, and when I examine those things, I do it a bit differently. I breathe in and I say to myself, I breathe in Jesus, but then when I exhale, I smile. Because I smile because I know I'm loved and I'm forgiven. And maybe I fell short on that day, but I know that I've got tomorrow, God willing, and that Jesus will be walking with me, and that's why I smile. So even when it's a stressful day and it's hard, I breathe in Jesus, and as I exhale, I smile. And then I look at what I can do better, and then I call it a night, and I go to sleep, and I wait for the next day. The biggest help I've found, one, I suffer from insomnia, and actually my insomnia, I haven't had a bout of insomnia in the whole time I've been doing this process, which is my biggest noticeable result of this process. The other thing I've noticed is I feel closer to God because I'm taking the time out of my day to somewhat have a conversation with Him and to take responsibility for some of the things I've not done so well. And I think that's where this really helps, is because it helps with you recognizing that there's forgiveness from God, and also forgiving yourself and letting all that go, and just recognizing that, okay, tomorrow's a new day. I have another opportunity to do better. So I've really learned that forgiving ourselves for, being short and snappy with people, or, maybe, being a bit stressful and talking slightly harsher with other people, or being impatient. All those things, if we don't address them, they pile up, and that'll give you a sleepless night. So I've learned that kind of letting those things go and giving those things over to God has really helped with my sleep pattern.